He gave a specific detailed instruction in the locker room. I'm going to tell you two things. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, bang at the bell. God bless you. God bless you.
So here we go for the Unified Light Heavyweight World Championship. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, Andre Ward ringside on the call with you. Gvozdyk and Beterbiev, round number 1. What should concern each man early on?
Well, right now, Gvozdyk has to keep Beterbiev off balance. He has to disrupt his rhythm with movement. He has to use his jab, and he has to change his location. He can't stand in front of Beterbiev no longer than 2 seconds. And for Beterbiev, he has to find a way to get inside the reach of Gvozdyk. He has to go down to the body early to slow down the taller man, because that's what you're supposed to do. And he has to land that big overhand right.
Gvozdyk wants to stay smart early on, like you said, Tim. Doesn't want to get hit with the big shot early on. Doesn't have a lot of sweat on his body. He's sort of cold. He doesn't want to get caught cold. The same with Beterbiev, because he's been down as well. But Beterbiev wants to press the issue and get Gvozdyk unnerved as early as possible to start to establish his dominance.
Both men have been up off the canvas in their career. In the case of Gvozdyk, in his signature win, he was staggered badly in the 10th round before going on to an 11th round knockout of Adonis Stevenson. That is how he claimed the lineal in WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World.
I like what Gvozdyk is doing right now. He's taking the jab upstairs and also downstairs. You know, that's a good trade. He's trying to slow down Beterbiev with those shots. Nice little right hand over the top as he escapes. And guess which way he moved? He moved to his right, moving away from Beterbiev's right hand. Beautiful combinations. That's exactly how you keep a puncher away. You got to let his hands go, and that's exactly what Gvozdyk is doing at the moment. Letting his hands go at the right moment.
There's a right hand to the body from Oleksandr Gvozdyk as he was able to get underneath that left elbow.
The middle of the forehead is starting to redden of Beterbiev from the punches of Gvozdyk that he's been landing right down the middle.
That's, of course, always the danger zone with Beterbiev, that right hand. He is thudding with that right hand.
There he is, moving out right, moving away. Not allowing Beterbiev to set up the right hand. That's what you do. You move the opposite way of the strong punch of your opponent. That's what Gvozdyk is doing.
Circling to the right, time and again. Got to have smart enough offense, but even smarter defense against a guy who is 14-0 with 14 knockouts.
10 seconds. This is for the bell. This is for the bell.
Good start here in our light heavyweight championship fight. Off balance that time at the end, and down goes Gvozdyk. That is being scored a knockdown. That short clubbing work on the inside.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
You feel that shouldn't have been ruled a knockdown. You see Teddy Atlas yelling at the referee, Gary Rosado. Let's listen in.
Let's look at the replay.
Teddy Atlas comes all the way across the ring.
Put it out of your head. Forget it. Relax. You look good. You got to relax a little bit. Relax. Deep breath through your nose. Let it out slow. One more.
Here's what happened. You be the judge. Is this a knockdown? Is there a clean punch landed that scores? Looked like it was grappling.
That was a takedown, Joe. It's not a knockdown.
Boy, it looked like Gvozdyk was holding on.
He had his right hand around the neck, and then there is not a clean punch landed to score the knockdown of Gvozdyk, but yet that's what it ruled. Now, you'll see Greg Serb, the commissioner, up on the apron speaking to Gary Rosado. There's the commissioner in the far end of the ring. That's Gary Rosado. Or excuse me, that's Greg Serb. Greg Serb, we had a conversation with earlier. We asked him about the use of instant replay. He said it's at his discretion. Listening to the referee here. All three judges have been informed now that that is being overturned to a slip. It is not a knockdown. Well done by the Pennsylvania Commission. and Commissioner Greg Serb of utilizing the 60 seconds and the replay that's afforded to him and overturning that.
As you should be. That's fantastic.
Clear to see right here that the fighters get tangled up. A missed shot right there from Beterbiev, a glancing shot, and you see the left foot trip over the right foot of Beterbiev. Good call by the commission to look at the replay.
Let's check in with Bernardo Osuna.
I was right behind Greg Serb, the commissioner, as he was looking at the replay. He saw all three angles of it, and then he determined that it was the left hand that pushed down on Gvozdyk that caused that knockdown, immediately calling it a push.
So here we are in a day and age of sports when every Monday and Tuesday morning becomes a national crisis over NFL replay review and officiating, and boxing in about 10 seconds solves a problem like that.
That's great. That's
Go
fantastic.
figure.
I like it a lot.
Me too, and I like what Gvozdyk's doing right now. He is outboxing Beterbiev, using his jab, using feints occasionally, landing combinations to the head and body. I love the fact that he's changing levels. He's going down to the body, throwing the jab down to the body, slowing down Beterbiev. Great boxing.
A warning from Rosado. Beterbiev tries to close that gap. Didn't do any work, though, on the inside that time. Tries to come over the top with that power that he's known for with the right hand. His right hand will come from many angles, clubbing, sometimes overhand. Gvozdyk trying to split the guard against Beterbiev.
See, he keeps investing, and I'm talking about Gvozdyk. He keeps investing in the body. That's going to show up later in the fight because we know Beterbiev. He's only been 12 rounds once, and he knocked out his opponent in the 12th round.
Over to Teddy Atlas to inform him that it was overruled upon review on the replay, and it was a slip. But he did not like how Teddy berated Gary Rosado, the referee, coming out of the corner.
Okay, Bernard. That was the incident that happened at the end of one. You see Beterbiev now a little more free with that right hand, isn't he? Gaining confidence to step to Gvozdyk and let it go a bit. Gvozdyk over the top of that jab that time with a counter right hand, but Beterbiev comes back with a right hand of his own and lands a big right hand, and Gvozdyk ties up for a moment. Man, oh man, can Beterbiev bring it.
Beterbiev is not worried about quantity tonight, fellas.
No.
He's worried about quality of punches. The punches he's landed, he's gotten the attention of Gvozdyk.
So a right hand from Artur Beterbiev, the clash of undefeated world champions here in Philly. Round number 3 here. Two-time Olympian is Artur Beterbiev, 34 years old. Gvozdyk at 32 years old. So the long amateur careers. Here you are, guys 14-0, guys 17-0. They say, listen, let's do it. Let's just get after it here and unify.
Both these guys want to be great. That's why. Hall of Fame fighters. That's what they do. They take risks.
You can see some of those right hands are straying just behind the left ear. As Beterbiev is willing to throw some of those curling and looping right hands. Combination, that time from Gvozdyk. Let's check in with Bernardo.
Mark Ramsey said, look, we noticed in that first round how Gvozdyk was moving to the right. So I told Beterbiev, cut off the exit with your left hook, and he won't be moving that way the rest of the night.
Smart strategy, but you got to keep that left hand up as well, or else that will happen as Gvozdyk just landed a right hand of his own. Both guys have had success with right hands early on here.
Ooh. There's Beterbiev trying a different variation of the right hand. Just missed off the mark with the right uppercut.
Doubles up that left hand through a short uppercut to Beterbiev. Now tries to come around the guard with the right hand.
One of the things that Gvozdyk needs to watch out for is throwing the jab from too close. You heard it from Teddy. That's the reason why he was clipped with that overhand right in the second round. The last round was because he threw the jab from too close.
Based on the body language so far, I don't think Beterbiev has much respect from Gvozdyk. I think he's got that big brother, little brother syndrome. Even though they fought 10 years ago, they came up in the same circuit, Beterbiev feels like he's the dominant man tonight.
It's palpable. You can sense it sitting here ringside that is the belief and the confidence of Beterbiev. As you reference what happened back in 2009 in an amateur fight between these two, when Beterbiev won by a second-round TKO, he stopped Gvozdyk. He bloodied his nose.
Right. It's almost like Gvozdyk is trying to prove to the bigger brother that I can finally beat you, and Beterbiev wants to prove to the younger brother that you're not there
and
yet.
I still got your number.
It's body language.
Yep, you can read it, you can sense it.
It may not translate to a win for either guys, but that's what you're seeing right now.
I'm seeing a little bit of a chess match as well. You see Gvozdyk, he's trying to move away, and you see Beterbiev trying to cut him off with the left hook, and occasionally he'll escape. Beterbiev.
End of 3 here in Philly.
This is a tough fight, man. This is a 50-50 fight.
Especially in an era right now, guys, where a lot of young fighters and fighters in general, they want to define their own legacy, right, and try to make as much money in the meantime. These guys, yes, they're making the money, but they're allowing the fights to define their legacy and the risk that they're taking to define their legacy. I got a lot of respect for that.
Gvozdyk comes forward with a 2-punch combination.
And Gvozdyk looked like he's changing strategy now, throwing his combinations and bagging up Beterbiev in spots. Letting his hands go. That's the key to keep the powerful man at bay, who is Beterbiev.
And Beterbiev will be a lot more effective, and I'm sure the fans hear me say this every time we have a fight. If he came behind the jab, he could hide his power and sneak something in there. But I'm not going to call for that tonight from Beterbiev because I don't think that's what's on his mind. He's looking to hurt Gvozdyk with both hands, and he's not worried about the jab tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and let Beterbiev just be.
But Beterbiev is eating some shots right now as Gvozdyk is attacking forward, changing the trajectory of the punch to the body and also to the head, confusing them with that.
And I think that's part of Beterbiev's strategy. He wants to bring Gvozdyk to him. He doesn't want Gvozdyk moving away. He wants to bring Gvozdyk to the power because sometimes Gvozdyk will lean over his feet. That gives Beterbiev the best chance to land that right hand.
Undefeated champions with unique skill sets, distinct styles, the thudding power in the right hand of Beterbiev, the boxing, the speed, the skill of Gvozdyk. Fascinating matchup. Gvozdyk puts together a combination that included a right hand to the body. And then Beterbiev returns fire in the midst of round number 4, light heavyweight world championship unification bout.
Joe, that straight right from Beterbiev to the solar plex of Gvozdyk was a heavy, heavy shot. And I know Gvozdyk still feels it.
And you see the effects right now, Dre. We see the effects.
That takes some time to wear off. You can see the reddening on the left side of Gvozdyk's solar plex.
And then covering up for a moment here. It's been a pretty solid 4th round here for Gvozdyk. And then he goes there again with a right hand, just touching north of that belt line.
He has to continue to break down Beterbiev. Gvozdyk has to continue to invest in the body.
That's going to bring him to the power, though, Tim.
Our 2 world champions toe-to-toe here in Philly. End of 4, a quick break, and we will be right back.
Here we see the body work from Beterbiev right there, and the work back to the head with the left hook. He's just mauling Gvozdyk. He missed the right there, but just even the elbows, even the physical strength of pushing him back, you better believe that that's starting to wear down Gvozdyk. Don't overlook the physicality of Beterbiev.
Beterbiev has landed 24 of 87 punches thrown. Gvozdyk 20 of 107. At the end of that round, there was a moment where Beterbiev came in and scored against Gvozdyk, and Teddy Atlas said to him, don't lose concentration. You can't lose concentration for even a second, and you can't be on the ropes against these guys.
If you be on the ropes, you'll stand up target for a big puncher. And if you lose concentration just for a split second, Tess, well, you might have to pick yourself up off the canvas.
Reminder, SportsCenter is going to be coming your way once we get finished with this unification world title fight. Of all the reaction from the ALCS. That is coming up after Top Rank Boxing here on ESPN and the ESPN app. Round number 5. The rare occurrence of a light heavyweight unification title fight between undefeated world champions.
Beterbiev is finding a home for the right hand. Straight right, overhand right. 2 punches that landed flush on the chin of Gvozdyk.
Beterbiev's up 3 rounds to 1, according to Andre Ward. Remember that first round, we had the knockdown overruled video replay by Greg Serb, the Pennsylvania Commission. Went around, told the judges it was a slip. It was that big right hand scored in round 2 by Beterbiev, his signature work so far early on.
Tess, I actually had Gvozdyk winning that round before the push or what was called a knockdown, so I reversed that and gave the first round to Gvozdyk, as I should have in the first round.
As the judges also had to go about and change their scorecards. Excellent job by the commission here.
It seems like this is a more tactical fight for both fighters now. You see Beterbiev kind of stepping back, trying to, look at the landscape right now and picking his spots to choose to attack Gvozdyk. And Gvozdyk right now is slowing down his offense as well. He needs to get on that jab and continue to work the body of Beterbiev.
Neither fighter are body punchers, but with the punch they do throw well to the body is a straight right.
You see that right hand?
Yes.
That Beterbiev just landed.
And there's another good body punch by Beterbiev. Here's the deal with Beterbiev. Awkward at times, but everything has a little bit of a thud wrecking ball to it, no matter where it's aimed for.
And then
meanwhile, Gvozdyk firing back, and able to get away from a right hand there. And now tying up on the inside as Beterbiev lets loose.
Oh, he's rough in the inside, rough and tough. Bruiser. He's looking for any opportunity to land anything on Gvozdyk. This is the right hand to the body. This is a signature punch this round. It landed twice, and that hurts. Here it is again, right in the solar plex, and you see Gvozdyk taking a deep breath in, moving a little bit off balance right there. Taking these type of body punches from a big puncher is draining. It's almost suffocating, and it tests your heart.
We need to block him. The only thing he tried to do is a right hand from long distance. That his only punch. Okay, you need one punch very fast or counter-attack left hook. Okay, he throw right, you throw left hook. You're throwing it from too close, coming straight in with it. Do not knock on the front door, going inside. You hear me? Do not throw the jab from too close.
Teddy, come on.
You hear Teddy giving the advice, be careful throwing that left from too close. He wants to make sure he's not countered. Meanwhile, Mark Ramsey on the other side with Beterbiev is giving him the strategy he wants him to employ to do damage opposite the right hand.
I love it. He said, throw the left hook. If he throws the right hand, throw the left hook. It's open.
So we will look for that. Will we see the left hook out of Artur Beterbiev? The focus all week long in the pre-fight talk was the right hand of Beterbiev, the right hand of Beterbiev. And now a wrinkle being put forth here from his trainer. There is the right hand of Beterbiev, as is often the case.
So Tess, it's the variation of the right hands Beterbiev is landing. He's landing to the body, he's throwing an uppercut, and he's coming around the guard, and he just landed a straight right hand.
Round number 6, everything on the line
right hand
for these two.
Good right hand to the body.
And there's another right hand to the body from Beterbiev as Gvozdyk takes a step back near those ropes. And then he comes in with a right uppercut to Beterbiev, trying to time him, a clubbing left hand. Gvozdyk looking for a counter and punching between the punches. Combination that finished with a right hand under the left elbow as well from Gvozdyk.
About 15 seconds ago, that straight right made Gvozdyk get on his bike. That hurt him.
Yep.
I don't think he's recovered, and Beterbiev knows it as well.
No, he went straight back to the ropes, then made his way over to the neutral corner, and now he's looking for an opportunity, and he ties up and drives Beterbiev back. Halfway through round number 6. But he really brings that right hand when he wants to pull the trigger, doesn't he? As Gvozdyk was able to get away from it.
And here's the thing, these fighters know each other way better than we know them. They came up in the same system. They only fought one time, but they knew about each other. They've heard things about each other. You know the guys that you're training alongside, guys that you are rivals with. You know the rumors, hey, this guy's a good fighter, but he doesn't have heart. Or, hey, this guy's a good boxer, but doesn't like pressure. Beterbiev knows the weaknesses of Gvozdyk, and he's taking advantage of those tonight. And the weaknesses are not necessarily what you see with the eye, it's the intangible. It's in certain moments, you'll see Gvozdyk give in a little bit, where Beterbiev hasn't shown that he's willing to give in yet.
Well, one thing that really stuck out to me, Dre, in the fighter meeting, Ramsey said that we want to see if Gvozdyk is comfortable in every single range. And I said, well, what range do you think he's not comfortable in? He said inside, in the pocket.
And Teddy Atlas just warned him, not too close when you jab.
Yes. Beautiful shots. Great exchange by both guys.
Yeah, but Gvozdyk got the better of that, and he hurt Beterbiev.
Good work there. End of 6 is heating up here in Philly. Oh! And a clubbing shot. And they're saying no knockdown scores. We'll take a look at that replay. But that was not a knockdown at the end of 6.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Now listen.
See vicious exchanges from both guys. Beterbiev landed a glancing shot. Both guys missed.
It came over the top.
Clubbing shot.
No shots landed in that sequence right there.
But this was earlier.
Yeah, here's what he actually took place. A shot landed clean for Beterbiev. Gvozdyk landed a shot in the chin. We see that exchange one more time. You see the right leg of Beterbiev go to the side. That's a tall tale sign that he was hurt.
A little farther out, all right? Yes. Time him with right hands over his jab. Slip his jab, go around him with right hands. And sometimes give him a quick jab in the right hand. And go around him. Don't wait for him. Second down, let's go. And one other thing. Do not jab where you can counter it. You hear me? Yes. Concentrate. See everything. Let's go.
Concentrate, see everything. He's worried about the counterpunch coming over the jab on the inside. It was a fascinating last round. Now round number 7 with our undefeated world champions here looking to unify.
See, Tess, that last round, that's what you call a championship round. A championship round is not necessarily the 12th round. It's certain points in certain fights where you're giving me your best, I'm giving you my best, but who's gonna break? Who's gonna wilt? Who's gonna start to give in a little bit? Right now, it looks like Beterbiev has the edge, but Gvozdyk is not tapped out. He's still in this fight emotionally.
Bernardo, what can you offer up?
Mark Ramsey wants the tide to continue to turn in Beterbiev's favor by making it a physical fight, having Gvozdyk on the inside and turning it into a bruising, punishing fight.
Well, you don't have to worry about bruising and punishing when it comes to Beterbiev. I mean, he throws punches on the inside where his forearm ends up behind the guy's head at times. That's why you see this stuff that has to be overruled, from knockdowns to slips. He's clubbing, he's awkward, he's thudding. He just comes in for demolition when he's on the inside.
Trey, I see a little bit of what you're talking about, but I also see Gvozdyk having his ways, having his moments. He's letting his hands go with combinations to the head and body. He's landing his power shots as well on Beterbiev.
That's what I just said. It's going back and forth.
This is exactly the matchup that we thought we would have.
But this is why a lot of guys don't take these kind of risks. They don't want to take these kind of fights. They don't want to deal with this kind of pressure for the whole world to see.
Yes, but you know what happens? Nobody ends up losing. Both guys elevate because of it. You become bigger and better in the game because of taking on challenges like this.
You see the low points right here in this fight where no guy is willing to exchange. That's the time to work your jab. You got to get your jab working so that way you can steal the round.
Both fighters fought at a torrid pace in the 6th round. I think this round, both fighters are taking the round off. The last 30 seconds could determine who won this round.
Good body shots right there from Beterbiev. 2 left hooks to the body.
Sneaky left.
Doubled it up.
A little knot on the left side of Gvozdyk's face from the right hands of Beterbiev.
See, Gvozdyk's trying to get out at the right time and throw his combinations out distance.
Up jab that time.
Yeah, and occasionally gets popped with the jab, sitting right in front for a little bit too long.
There's that left hook from Beterbiev. Remember, Mark Ramsey called for that a few rounds ago. Right hand to the body. Once they hear that clap of the final seconds of each round, we get intense action. The KO streak is on the line. He's 14 for 14 in his career, and you got some great current champions on this list. Deontay Wilder, of course, all the reports of the mega rematch with Tyson Fury coming in February.
Beautiful jab. Both guys exchanging punches right there. The jab hand, and you see the left hook that Ramsey keeps asking for. Here it is. Both guys trading jabs out at distance.
Well, that's why Beterbiev needs to keep using his jab, because the jab is like a right hand. He's that strong and that powerful. He just doesn't use it enough.
Yeah, but whoever uses it the most, I think in those little low points in the fights, has to use the jab to win the rounds.
There is Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion, sitting ringside to take this in. Round 8. Look at the CompuBox numbers as they've been tallying it up, and the distinct styles and the back and forth, and yet look at how close. When we said it's evenly matched, here we are sitting in round 8. 89 punches landed from Beterbiev, 87 from Gvozdyk. Something's got to give.
Yeah, mean body shot from Beterbiev just a few seconds ago. A right hook to the body.
I think the right hands to the body have sort of been the X factor.
Exactly. It is the X factor.
Everybody was thinking the right hands up top from Beterbiev, but it has been the right hand to the body. And now Gvozdyk comes back with a right hand to the left flank.
Well, Gvozdyk right now got to answer himself some questions. You know, how bad is he wanted right now? You know, it seems like he's kind of withering away a little bit, losing concentration in this round, taking some big shots to the body and also to the head from Beterbiev.
Yeah, this kind of fight with even competition against another champion, champion versus champion, both fighters got to constantly, round after round, continue to answer questions about themselves.
Making adjustments on the fly.
But again, a lot of fighters don't want to have to answer those types of questions.
That right hand to the body.
Keeps going there with it. Straight right hand to the body from Beterbiev.
No measure, no measure.
That has been targeted.
And you see the offense.
Gvozdyk comes with a right hand over the top against Beterbiev, and a 1-2 with a right hand that lands on the back end.
That's what I'm talking about. Answer those questions.
Gary Rosado admonishing Artur Beterbiev. Rosado has had to earn his pay tonight, that's for sure, and a lot of business still to be done.
Credit to Gvozdyk. Beterbiev, he's asking questions of Gvozdyk, and even though Gvozdyk will have a shaky moment or two, he's answering those questions well.
Gvozdyk comes forward, 2-punch combination. Tries to back him up with the jab. Final half minute here. Corner actually yelling it out at the end of the round.
Beautiful right hand exchange from both guys. Good defense from Gvozdyk there in the inside.
Good upper body head movement to get away from those clubbing shots. A series of rights and lefts from Beterbiev.
Good round.
Sure was.
Don't do that again, all right? Art, Artur, this is 4 more rounds.
Here we see Beterbiev stalking Gvozdyk. Gvozdyk lands a nice jab in a right hand, and he gets off the center and gets out of harm's way. Jab, right hand to the side of the head, and he gets out of harm's way because you know Beterbiev, he's coming back with his own firepower, his own heat.
Hey, Dre, that's been his signature punch. The 1-2 has been landing for Gvozdyk all night long. He cannot miss with that shot. And both guys exchanging punches right here.
Wow.
Right versus right. My goodness, and both guys taking them well.
Your hand's got to move before he gets close. Keep him outside. You hear me? Move your hands at the right range and counter the crap out of him with right hands. And jabs and right hands. All right?
Teddy wants the counter right hands. Beterbiev wants more and more of his right hands. Gvozdyk has thrown 290 power punches. Beterbiev's thrown 193 jabs. When you look at the total punches, it's 101 to 104 advantage Gvozdyk by 3 punches as we start round 9. That's how even it's been.
Yeah, Gvozdyk is throwing the volume, whereas Beterbiev is throwing the more thudding punches. I don't know what that was. I don't understand why he stopped for just a split second.
Nor did Gary Rosado.
Whatever it was, Gvozdyk stole a few seconds to rest.
Those are shots, that overhand right, he got to be weary of. Throwing the jab through, that body shot right there, that hurt him. You see the elbows get pit down on Gvozdyk.
See, some of these rounds have been extremely close, but the body language of Beterbiev has been better than the body language of Gvozdyk, so that'll cause a judge to sway in the direction of Beterbiev because he looks like he's in command.
And then you get these combinations coming from Gvozdyk.
This is what happened earlier in the round. As that straight left hand came in.
He got hit with a body shot and
the body shot made him stop and get a breather.
Well, you don't get timeouts in this sport.
He sold that, Joe.
He sold it to Gary Rosado. He absorbed the body shot, and now Beterbiev, you can tell, senses things here.
He's
to
hurt
your
right now.
point, Dre. And now Beterbiev is swarming here in the midst of round 9. Gvozdyk ties up.
But see, that sequence right there where there wasn't really any clean punches landed, but they tangle up and Beterbiev pushes Gvozdyk off and then walks right to him and pushes him off again. That's almost the equivalent of getting hit with 2 headshots and 3 body shots. That's a lot to deal with.
There's wear and tear, the elbows on the inside, the forcefulness, the grappling of Beterbiev. He just comes across as the sturdier, stronger, more dominant force.
Body language.
Right now, you're right, Tess.
Body language.
Another body shot from Beterbiev. This is a clear Beterbiev round as he's on the attack on the inside. Remember, Atlas told him he doesn't want him there, to be careful at short range.
He's exhausted. That's a big right hand right there.
And Beterbiev is mauling right now. Right uppercut comes in from Beterbiev. 2 undefeated champs, but one's in control here in round 9 right now as he's backing up Gvozdyk.
He better tie up.
Beterbiev, he's not allowing him to. Beterbiev is not allowing Gvozdyk to tie up. He's doing the right thing.
Look at Beterbiev.
To the head and to the body, and then he's pushing him off and walking right back to him. Great work from Beterbiev.
There's a clean right hand right on the temple.
Clubbing right hands. Remember, we described him as a little demolition derby. That's what he did in that round.
Float a little bit. You can't let him.
Here he is, Beterbiev, moving in, marching in.
Give me that other body.
There's a nice body shot. Right hand to the body. Folds up, Gvozdyk.
And he pushed down on his head, Tim. That's a lot to deal with.
It's a lot
hit him with another left hook that I didn't see right there. The physicality, the punching power, and the strength is too much thus far.
It's wearing him down. It's wearing him out, Drake.
Pull it together. You're a champion. Go in there and show that.
What a great motivational speak right there.
He is a champion. He's the WBC and lineal light heavyweight undefeated champion. But right now, he's a champion who's been hurt by another undefeated champion who's a big puncher. Teddy Atlas turns to Gvozdyk and says, make your body come back to you. Get back to it. But Beterbiev has been relentless, and there's a right hand that comes over the top to open up this 10th round.
Threw the jab from a little bit too close, losing concentration just for a split second, and he paid for it.
Watch your heads, watch your heads.
Teddy's doing his job. He's saying all the right stuff, and I respect it. But if Gvozdyk doesn't believe it, and I'm led to believe he doesn't believe it, it's to no avail. And Beterbiev doesn't believe that Gvozdyk is a better champion.
He goes down! The rugged work of Beterbiev collapses him, but he pushed him down, so that's being ruled a slip.
Wow.
But watch out here. Still 2 minutes to work, and Beterbiev is so powerful, so strong.
Push down, push down. Break.
He makes a fight of it. Everything he does comes with that brawling, powerful, thudding, mauling kind of presence. Gvozdyk just walking chest to chest, getting a moment to try to recover and rest halfway through round number 10. Undefeated champions in a unification bout. Beterbiev getting the best of it here on the tail end. Right hand comes in again. Then a short left hand on the inside. Gvozdyk is hurt. Gvozdyk goes down.
3, 4, 5. How you doing, champ? 6, 7. How you doing? 8. Ready to go? All right.
Still a minute to go in round 10, and here comes Beterbiev. He wants to close the show. Trying to become a unified champion.
Step back.
Can Gvozdyk survive here and make it to these championship rounds? Short left hand. He goes down again. Beterbiev is dominating here. Second knockdown scored in this 10th round.
7, 8. One more chance, fight's over, all right?
One more chance, he says. Artur Beterbiev, 14-0 with 14 knockouts, is number 15 in front of him. Trying to come over the top with a right hand. That's it. It's over. Artur Beterbiev is the unified light heavyweight champion of the world. A dominating 10th round by Beterbiev. And the team from Montreal is celebrating. He is perfect. 15-0 with 15 knockouts. And now the 7th multi-belt world champion in the sport.
It was nothing to look out for anymore. Gvozdyk was not trying to win. He was trying to survive. Beterbiev sensed that. He landed big right hands. Here we see him step to the side, land a grazing shot right there, another flicking shot. But Gvozdyk was already hurt. It didn't take much to put him to the ground.
Exactly what he did was he took him back 10 years ago when he knocked him out. That's what he took him back to. Pressuring him, bullying him in the inside, being rough and tough with him, and landing his power shots. Look at it, as they wrestle and tussle in the inside right here. And Beterbiev stalking forward, being hungry, being determined, found a way to get this job done. And here's the end of the fight. And the ref sees enough. Knockdown number 3. And Beterbiev. 2-time.
Let's make it official. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 49 seconds in round number 10. Our referee in charge, Gary Rosado, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated. He is now the IBF and WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Artur Beterbiev.
The 34-year-old who grew up in Russia, one of 5 brothers. The family had financial struggles. His father was killed in a car accident when he was 16. The year that Artur Beterbiev was sent off to a sports academy to start his boxing career. And now here he is in Philly, on top of the world, with an incredibly impressive 10th round knockout. 2 belts and the claim of lineal champion. Artur Beterbiev, 15-0 with 15 knockouts. We'll wrap it up when we come back.